So today we will try and see how to create a Cloud SQL database. It is very easy. We'll see how to create a Cloud SQL database. Let me see that. Okay. Now let us see how to create. What is that? SQL. Cloud SQL, Cloud Spanner, all those things. Let me go to console. What is this console? Okay, what is the service? Cloud SQL. If I click on this, scroll down, view all products. This will be there under database. What is the name of the database? SQL. Okay. Click on this. Okay, what is difference between Cloud SQL and Cloud Spanner? You see, there is, once I go to Cloud SQL, it is showing me option, create instance with your free credits, create instance. So this Cloud SQL for which type of database? You want a MySQL, or you want PostgreSQL, or you want SQL? You can choose whichever flavor of Cloud SQL that you want. Let's say I want MySQL. Select this option. Choose MySQL. Give a name to the instance. My new instance. I have to give a password. Okay, you can see the password. Okay, I'm giving a password. If we say no password, you can log in without any password. Now, database has different versions, right? You can choose the version that you want. Now you see there in Cloud SQL Edition, there are two things. One is Enterprise Plus, one is Enterprise. What is the difference? You see, Enterprise, it is giving 99.99% availability. Enterprise, it is giving 99.95. Less than 60 seconds planned maintenance downtime. Sub-milli planned maintenance downtime. Yesterday we learned RPO, RTO. So what is this RTO means? So this RTO is 30 seconds. That means if anything is done with 30 seconds, it will be up. Okay. Performance optimized up to 35 days point in time copies, up to 7 days point in time copies, 3 times faster in data caching. So basically there are two variations, like Samsung has Samsung 24, Samsung Ultra 24. No? Similarly, we have two variations which has some has less features, some has more features. So this database, what you want to use it? You want to use it as a development environment. You want to use it as a production environment. You want to use it as a development environment. Okay. Let's say I'll say a sandbox environment. Developer environment. Developer environment. Some people also call it as a sandbox environment. You're coming after a long time, bro. Wait, what happened? Okay, now we see that zone and region. So which region that we want to create also, we have an option. Now you see here, single zone, that means only in one zone, database is created. Multi-zone. So even one zone goes down also, I have another zone. But as of now, single is enough for us. I'm choosing a single zone. You have some advanced configurations. Like if you want to select what type of storage that you want. Okay, if you don't want a high performing storage, you can choose less performing storage. If you want more storage, so by default, you're getting 10 dB. If you want more storage, you can choose more storage. Like the of other options, let's say create an instance. But this will take about a minute or two. So, what is the status? How much storage used? Is this laptop only? What is the storage that is used? Okay, all that information is there. It is not created yet, it is creating. You see, instance is being created. It will take few minutes while the operation is running. Let us wait for a moment. Okay, let create. Just give me a minute. Okay, now if you see the instance is created. Now you see there are a lot of options there here, like system insights. This Google Cloud Studio, this has come recently. I think we can write the queries here itself. Or this is a MySQL database, right? What is the username I gave? What is the username? I think my lost. Huh? Okay, now you see there is something called as connections. In the connectivity test, enable API, then I'll be able to connect to this database. Okay. A couple of options has changed here. The 0.0.0.0 means any IP address. Okay. So what I did, I created a SQL database. I'm trying to connect to that. It is saying that first of all, you should enable API. I'm enabling an API here. What is the password? I didn't give any password. Yeah. So I'm able to connect to my SQL. Okay. Here, tell me how to see the tables. What is that? Show. Yes. To see the database. No database is there. Is there any syntax error? Sir, first of all, we have to go to that particular. Okay, syntax is show databases. Okay, now you see what databases are there? Information, MySQL, etc. etc. If I want to create a database, create database or databases? Database. What name should we give? Okay. Now let's see. My database demo is there. If I want to use that, use demo. Database changed. Now if I want to create a table, okay, we should put some data also, like create something. You guys know that, right? You guys create that. Okay. And so this is how you can access the database. So now let's say if you're not accessing from cloud shell, if you're accessing from some virtual machine, then how? If I go here, you see there is something called as connection name. You can use this connection name to connect. Or else you see there is public IP address. You can also use the public IP address to connect. Okay. What? That is my question. Where? You learn SQL, no? How did you connect database? What is the tool? So there are a lot of tools. SQL Server tool is there. There you have to give this, there you have used local, right? Here you have to give the connection name and the password. So this database that we created here, you'll be able to access this there. Okay, what is the other tools there? Workbench. SQL Workbench is one tool. What is that Microsoft tool name? SSMS. So you can connect to SSMS. Okay. This is in the server name, you have to give this or public IP address, password. You'll be able to connect that. You connect and see if it's not working, then we'll see. Okay. So now what do we do with this database? What all operations that you can do, right? Like creating tables, deleting tables, adding data, etc., etc., running queries. everything that you can do, but only thing is that database is there in GCP cloud. Now you see you can take backups. Okay, is there any backup here? So there is one backup already created. If I want to restore, I can restore. So did I create a backup manually? System has already created a backup. But if I want to create a new one, create a backup, give a name of this backup, select option, create, backup will be created. Okay. If I create this now, it will not delete for next 2-3 days. So it will be charged endlessly for me. So I'm not deleting it. Operations to see what has happened when the database is created, when backup is finished, when the update is finished. All the operations that happens with this database, we can see it here. Okay. Now users, who can use this database? As of now, only root can use. If I want to, like your laptop, right? Only one person you will use. But if you want others also to use, you create user accounts, right? Similarly, for this database, we can use multiple accounts. I can say add user account. I can give the username, password. So every time there is no need for me to give a root password. If you have IP address and if you have username, you can also access that. Okay. Connections. How we have to connect this particular database. Okay, you have the IP address. What is that? Connection name. What connection name? User right side. Connection tests. Okay, so this is how you have to create a connection. And then this Cloud SQL Studio, I think this is new. I think they are giving an option to run the queries from here itself. Okay, what is my database demo, right? Okay, what is the user? Root not supported. Okay, let us create another user here. Go to users, add user, password, add. What is the password? I forgot. Okay. Authenticate. You see, I'm able to access the Cloud SQL like your SSMS. It is giving the UI here itself. This is a new edition actually. First time I'm looking into this. Okay, let's say your tables. Any table is there? No, right? You should be having the option to create a table also, I guess. You see, create table. Create table demo. Run. Okay, again, we have to enable some API. So we have Okay. What is the column name? Say, tell me some column name. ID. What is the data type? Table name demo we already given, no? Table name demo ID int. Created successfully. Okay, if you want to see what is there in this table. Okay, it's saying this table is already there. It's a one. Okay, wait. First of all, I want to see this table is updated. Okay, table is updated. You see what is the table? Demo, view actions, query. It is only giving select start from demo, run. Sir, if we keep create any UIs, etc., all this will be visible here. Same like how we can add, you can do the same thing. If you want to switch user, you can switch user. Okay, anyways, this is the first time I'm coming to this console. So it's like your SSMS console only, no? Any difference is there? Yes, sir. What UI difference is there?
It's more easier than that.
Yeah. So obviously any product that is coming new, it will learn from lower products, right? So it will be better new product. So this launched only a few days back because when I recorded last session, it's not there this option. Okay, this is a new option. That is how you create a SQL database, connect to the database, create tables, run queries, etc., etc. So we connected with command line also. We connected with this UI as well. Okay, any questions?
Sir, we can also import the databases, right? Here.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Go here. See, import, import. What you have to import here? Not CSV file, not JSON file, not Excel. Okay, I'll give you one assignment. Now, let's say on your SSMS, create one database. That database you can migrate to GCP. I'll tell you the steps broadly. You guys try to do that. If you don't get, I'll help you. So in the SQL database, you can go on in the SSMS, right? You can go and take something called as SQL dump. Dump. Okay. Take a SQL dump and upload that to the storage buckets, GCS buckets. I told you GCS buckets, right? Upload that SQL dump to the GCS dump. So SQL dump means the file name extension will be .SQL. So whatever tables that you create, whatever data you upload, everything will be converted into a form of a file. Okay, that file you upload to the GCS buckets. From there, you go to option import, select that file name, whatever it is SQL, or, and then select import. Whatever database you create there, it will be migrated to this. Understood? I think I taught this to one of the batches. So, okay, I didn't tell, I told you, I told one of the batches. Okay, so basically how to migrate from on-premises to GCP. Okay, so first of all, on-premises, you have the SQL database, right? You have to convert that into a dump file and upload to the storage. So it is common for all the three clouds. Okay, upload that to GCP bucket. From there, you see this import option, right? Just go ahead and import. You can import the dump and database will create all the tables which you have there. You can see them here. Okay, now let's say export. What I want to export, I don't know whether I have a bucket or not. I think I don't have a bucket. There's one bucket here. Select the bucket, export. Now, whatever tables, whatever files are there, right? Everything is exporting to my GCS bucket. Now, let's say I want to shift this database to Azure. From GCS bucket, send to Azure Blob Storage. From Azure Blob Storage, send it to Azure SQL database. That means you migrated a database from GCP to Azure. You can put that on your resume. That migrated SQL database from GCP to Azure. They'll ask you the steps. You tell the steps. Okay, let's go to in this bucket only, no? See what is the file name here? .SQL is a SQL. These are called as SQL dumps. Now you put this file into any of the database, all the tables, everything, whatever is there in this will come. Okay. Try to do that migration. Let me know if you face any issues. Okay, as of now, create this database. Try to create some tables and then do a couple of operations, whatever you know on database. You will see that you will be able to do all those operations. You say you can't delete this because delete instance is protected. If you want to delete this instance, disable edit. Okay, let me go to edit. You can't edit right now because there's a blocking operation is in progress. So something is going on, right? So database is under. Okay, we have stopped it. Okay, instant is stopped. Let's say start. Make sure you delete these instances because they consume a lot of money. Okay, you guys do this. I will delete this. It's okay. I'll delete this. You guys can do this. Okay, there is one more video of the practical exercise I have done for this. So there I have explained in detail how to connect from your laptop also to this database using command line. Okay, you have to install MySQL on your laptop. Go to the command line. Give a command. What is that? MySQL connect hyphen username and password. To this command line also you can connect. Okay. I'll ask. I'll send that video. You guys can watch that and you can do that. Or else once you come tomorrow, first half an hour I'll play that video. You do that hands-on exercise. Any doubts? I'll clear it. Okay, that will be like in detail. Now, what is that I have to change here? You cannot delete this system because delete production is enabled. To delete, you have to go to edit the instance and disable delete protection first. Go to edit. Where is delete protection here? You see, instance delete protection is enabled. Save. Now delete. Okay, instance is deleted. So I also told you how to migrate a database. You guys do it. In case if you guys don't get it, I'll help you out. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Take care.